Okay, so whenever I did my distance formula, I subtracted my x's and squared it, plus subtract my y's, squared it. I got 218. So my equation would be x minus 3, because my center is 3, negative 3, right? So x minus 3 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 218. Remember, on your center, you want to take the opposite. So it'd be minus 3 for the x and plus 3 for the y. All right, so y'all are going to do the other two in that section for homework. Let's look at the last section, because on the last one, you don't get the center. All they do is tell you 2 points, or 2 endpoints of the circle. So in order to find your center, you're going to have to use that midpoint formula. Okay, so on number 11, my center is going to be, I'm going to add my x's and divide by 2. So I'm going to take negative 1 plus 5. Once again, it doesn't matter the order that you do. You could do 5 plus negative 1. As long as you're adding the x's, you're good. Okay, and divide by 2. And then I'm going to take my y's, 8 plus 6, add them together, and divide by 2. Okay, so my center is going to be, let's see, that would be 4 divided by 2 is 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. Okay, and you can put it in the calculator. Just make sure, if you put it in the calculator, you put that numerator in parentheses and then divide by 2. Okay, or else it'll give you the wrong answer if you try to put it in all at once. Alright, so now I have my center. And now it's just like the last section that we did, where you have a center and endpoint. So we're going to use the distance formula. Now, you can use whatever endpoint you want. It doesn't matter. You'll still end up with the same answer. So I just normally pick the first endpoint, just out of habit, but it's not going to make a difference if you pick the second endpoint. Okay. So I'm going to figure out my radius. I'm going to subtract my x's, and it doesn't matter the order. So I did 2 minus negative 1, and I'm going to square it, plus subtract your y's, 7 minus 8, and square it. Okay, so put that in your calculator. Only put in what's underneath the radical. Okay, so 2 minus negative 1 squared plus 7 minus 8 squared. You should get 10. So my equation is going to be x minus 2 squared plus y minus 7 squared equals 10. Alright, so you're using both formulas in this type of problem to figure out your center and your radius. Okay, so I want you to do number 14 and then we'll check. So I'll give you about 30 seconds and then we'll check. Okay, so for the center, you should have gotten negative 15, negative 15. Your radius should have gotten the square root of 845. So your equation is x plus 15 squared plus y plus 15 squared equals 845. And I'll leave this up here for a second. So if you did make a mistake, you can go and look and see what you did wrong. But you're going to finish this paper for homework. And that's it. Y'all have a good day.